and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for May the 27th through June the 2nd. Thank you so much for all the likes, shares, comments, and the new subscribers. If you are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy these readings and that you'll come back. And if you're returning, guys, thank you so much for being loyal and for supporting my channel. I really appreciate you. These readings come in three sections. You have the intro, and then you have the general astrology section, and then you have the tarot reading for your sign. And there will be skip times in the show more section below. And as well, this is for your sun, moon and rising, and all the links for those videos will be below also. In fact, everything's below if you want to. These are general readings, guys. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you want to find out about having a personal reading, that information is below also. Another way to support my channel is through Patreon, and you can do that for as little as $1 a month, or just one donation. But you know, that link is below. If you'd like to check that out, please do so. Now let me see. I think that's it. Oh, I just wanted to mention I am recording these readings a little early. Hopefully I'll get them all up in time, because I'm going to an astrology conference for the weekend. And I hope that you will check in, because I want to do some live streams while I'm there. It's in Seattle, so it's kind of exciting. So, okay, let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello, I'm Mary Trimble here with your astrology. I want to say astrology forecast. It's your weather forecast. It's like a weather forecast, the astrology. I'm going to tell you what's going on, what planets are doing what in the sky this week. And quite a lot is going on. Now, Monday, the 27th, is kind of a moody day for most people, because the sun is going to interact with 6 different planets throughout the day. So that can, and they're all different planets and they're all different kind of aspects. So it's interacting with them in different ways. And so that can be, if you're not moody, those around you can be. Now, on Wednesday, the 29th, Mercury is in a challenging aspect to Neptune. Now, Mercury is in its home planet. It's in its, ruling sign, sorry. Mercury is the planet. I get ahead of myself. My mind goes too far. So, okay, so Mercury is in its home sign of Gemini. And so it's very strong. And Neptune is also in its home sign. Neptune is in Pisces at the moment. So they are very strong. And this kind of brings in they'll take you on this kind of fantastical journey. Now, your dreams will be very vivid and probably very difficult to tell what's real and what's fantasy, because the veil between reality and fantasy is very thin during this aspect. I would advise not to make any life-changing decisions during this time, because rational thought kind of eludes us during this time. It's brilliant for like creative writing a novel or science fiction, or filming something like that, create, screenplays, something like that. Anything that taps into creative visualization will really benefit and succeed at this time. Now, on Thursday, Venus, the planet of love, relationships, and also finance, is in a beautiful relationship with Neptune, right? So this kind of brings in a lovely, ethereal, softer, kinder, loving kind of energy. So it's very kind of, music and art are really appreciated during this time. So that's what I would do. I would tap into, into the energy that's available to me, and perhaps go to a concert or an art show. Now, on the same day, Mercury is opposite Jupiter. So they're kind of on a seesaw kind of ride, if you will. So this is about seeing the bigger picture. It's about thinking, kind of not paying attention to detail. The details can get lost. Try to remember to, you know, pay attention to details. Now, this is a good time to engage in study, higher learning, like philosophy, something like that. But you are in danger of losing time and totally forgetting about your responsibilities. You might want to put like a little alarm on your phone. On Friday, Venus is in a beautiful relationship to Saturn, so it's a lovely balanced energy. And Saturn brings in practical grounding influence to Venus. So this is like practical financial business plans with realistic gains. It's a good time to lay the groundwork for a business or a project with the new moon coming up. This is incredible to get all your ducks in a row so you can kind of start something brand new at the new moon. Sunday, June the 2nd, Venus is in a beautiful relationship with Pluto. Darling, this is kind of love at first sight energy. It's that. It's like this magnetism and attraction. It's very difficult to kind of resist that magnetism. The emotions are so intense and vibrant, and we can reach a higher octave of love. Very exciting. All right, let's go to your card, shall we? Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading for May the 27th through June the 2nd. This is your tarot cards section of your reading, and I am here in the hotel room, in my hotel room in Chicago. Not Chicago. Oh my God, it's really late. I was going to go to the dance, but decided Cinderella can't go to the ball after all because she's got to do Libra's reading. No, I've got more than just yours to do. I've had some internet challenges, and this can't be all about fun and games, darling. I have to work. I hope you check out the videos. I'm interviewing Nadia Shah tomorrow, Sunday. And you will probably have this by Sunday night or Monday. If I can't, you know, if the internet's acting up, we'll see. Okay, so this is for Libra, for May the 27th through June the 2nd. What wonderful guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Libra for this coming week? Let's see what's going on with Libra. Oh! There were about 10 fell out there, darling, so we can't use those. Okay, Libra, what wonderful information. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wow, what's going on for Libra? I'm used to sitting at a table, so leaning over here and shuffling is kind of a little... I probably should have done it from over there. Well, anyway, we'll see. 3 cards. Oh, finally. Oh, you know what's interesting? And I haven't... One more card for Libra. I did 6 of the readings just before I left, the night before I left. 2 nights later, and the same cards are coming up for next week. It's interesting. And there's aspects astrologically that are correlating with these cards. One more card for Libra, please. One more card for Libra. So check out your Sun, Moon and Rising in the bottom. There'll be links below for your Sun, Moon and Rising. There it is. There's the last one. Okay, now we have the clarifying cards. I will reshuffle these. I've shuffled them off screen. I'll do it one more time. Very good. Oh, that was a good bridge for a change. Sometimes you do it right. Even the clock's right twice a day, isn't it? Okay, please clarify. That's for Libra, please. Please clarify for... Oh, there it is. Ah, please clarify. Okay, oh, wonderful. And please clarify. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of energy coming in here. I can't bring this down and up again because it's so low down. So I'm just going to do this a little differently. I'll just hold up the cards. Okay, the first card out is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is kind of being off in your head and distracted. And it's almost like you're thinking perhaps in the past of something that hasn't worked out. Perhaps you have some regret over something that you've done. And listen, I have a feeling that you're regretting something that's happened in the past, Libra. And and you're perhaps rethinking it and not... Look, you've got the Five of Swords clarifying this. So this makes me think that you are focused on how you reacted in an argument. I have a feeling that you may have humiliated somebody or embarrassed them or ridiculed them in public, perhaps. And it's, you know, it's almost like you had this argument or, you know, a conflict with somebody and you didn't... it didn't end well in terms of, you know, to win it, you were underhanded and humiliated them and embarrassed them. And I feel that you're kind of in your head thinking about it and perhaps regretting it now. The problem is when you're in this place, right, is that you're not present and you're kind of missing something. Now, this could be a gift. This could be a blessing in disguise. And I don't mean a blessing in disguise. This is a lesson. You know, this is something that you need to learn. You need to learn and understand that you can't, you know, well, I'm sure you feel really bad about how you treated this person. You're really thinking about it. You may be even trying to rationalize it in your head, because sometimes we do that. But I feel that you really need to kind of learn, or really, what do I want to say? I want to say make sure that you don't do it again. Understand that feeling. So that regret, if you can learn from this and really not react that way in the future, then it's not been a wasted experience. Then it's been a valuable experience. It's been a learning experience. And then I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to come back to that in a way. So there's fast, and a lot of things are happening for you. Fast energy is coming in, and it's happening for a lot of people now. These are opportunities. Oh gosh, it's so funny. I have a feeling that one of these opportunities might involve... I think you might be worried about your reputation for how you've treated someone or how you behaved. You might be worried about that because you've got all these opportunities coming in. And look, it's like you've got the world in the palm of your hand, clarifying all this energy. And this is a busy energy, but a very good busy. This is lucrative. This is money coming in. This is opportunities. And you're standing... you know, at a precipice, and you've got the world in the palm of your hands. It's like really it's a wonderful, positive way forward. But I have a feeling that you're a bit worried about this situation. And what's very interesting you have the Seven of Swords coming in, right? And clarifying the Seven of Swords, again, you've got the Eight of Wands. This is very, look, this is like amazing opportunities coming in. Now, the Seven of Wands is introspective, and the Seven of Wands is saying, stand up for the underdog, stand up for your values, don't compromise your values. And I always use this as an example. When this card comes up, I think of a jury, right? Say you're on a jury and it's, you know, coming to the weekend and everyone is thinking one way, or they just want to kind of get out. They want to leave. They do not want to be sequestered. And you know that there is doubt. And you stand up for that. And it's really difficult when you're standing up against people because you know that it's really right. And it's the right thing to do. And even though you don't want to spend the weekend there either, right? It's like you really feel that it's important that you know, this is somebody's life in the balance, you know, even if it's, then I'm not talking about like a death penalty thing. I mean, their life, they may go to jail for this, right? So you understand that. And if there is enough doubt, then you need to stand up and say something. So this card is saying, you know, don't succumb to peer pressure, right? But also don't be dogmatic about it. Don't be like this, you know, you like, this is something like, you don't know anything, you're stupid. It's like an insult. It's a personal insult against somebody. See, you can have an argument. It's fine. It's okay to have conflict. It's really healthy to have conflict, but you need to keep it respectful and not humiliate somebody or personally insult them. Because as soon as you personally insult them, you've kind of lost it. You've lost the battle. That's not the way to win an argument or a debate. And so this is not being dogmatic. And perhaps this situation is bringing you a little concern, because maybe this kind of, I don't almost want to say conflict. It can turn into conflict if you let it. But you can be really diplomatic in the way you handle this. And you can acknowledge everybody else's opinion and say, oh yeah, I understand why you think that. But I think this because of this, this and this. So it's important to articulate it with diplomacy on how you feel about this. And do not back down when you know in your heart that it's right. Right? And it's not about power. It's not for you. And it's also the same if you see somebody else being bullied or treated badly. It's important to stand up. Of course, don't put yourself in danger. I'm not saying put yourself in danger to any stretch of the imagination. Don't put yourself in danger. Absolutely not. But, you know, do what's right. If you need to bring other people in and make a phone call, call the police, whatever you need to do that. But don't walk away from this. And this situation right here, you need to you've got to release it. And by releasing it, you have to learn the lesson from it. If this is happening now, or you haven't actually, you know, you're in an argument with someone, sometimes it's just best to, you know your limitations and say, you know what, you're right. Sometimes you get more respect and you're revered when you can actually say to someone, you know what, you're right. It takes courage and it takes strength to tell someone that they're right and you're not. And people admire that and respect it. So it's not, this also, it reminds me of the Strength card. Your strength is in kindness and compassion. Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video and share it on your social media, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.